Hello everybody, I am Mr. Amer. I am an office worker at one of the famous company in Kuala Lumpur. But most of the time, I keep on remembering my childhood dream, an unfulfilled dream. I want to be a Superman so freaking bad. Or I want to be a billionaire and buy all the things I never had. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I see my dreamless fantasy. I can just travel where I want to be, Europe or exploring Asia. But it is all just a dream to me. Yeah, how disappointing. I'm just an ordinary guy who takes and follows the same path every day. Nothing new, and it will lead me to home, my comfort place eventually, where I keep on having doubts about this unique world and a life of mine. These past few weeks, I don't even remember the last time I cared about time. I just shut down. I filled the kettle, maybe because it is the only thing I know how to do right now. Even still, water boils eventually. Just like water inside this kettle begins to heat quietly, I notice maybe people do too.
When water is heated, its molecules move faster and faster. They collide more often. Their energy builds. You don't see it at first. There is no sound, no steam, but the change is already happening.
It is like me. I was getting hotter inside, angry, just filled with energy that no one noticed.
What if people are like water, appearing calm while slowly building heat? Just like when water temperature increases, kinetic energy of particle rises with needed heat.
I start to have flashback about the situation in the office few days ago. They said I was quiet, I was ignored.
You know how a kettle has a lid? It holds everything in. No matter how hot it gets, the pressure stays trapped.
That is me. The lid was my silence, my effort to keep it together. But inside, pressure was building.
The hotter it got, the more energy it pushed against the lid. What if being quiet isn't calm? It's containment. Just like when pressure builds in a closed system, rising internal energy with external change.
Then comes the boiling point for water and for a pupil.
In physics, this is when temperature stops rising, but energy keeps flowing, not to raise the heat, but to break molecular bonds.
That is what happened to me. I didn't break down, I changed.
What if the real transformation happens when you stop getting hotter and start letting go? Just like latent heat where energy used in phase changes, not temperature increase.
The tea is time. I'm not quitting. I'm rising.
Steam rises from the kettle only if the fastest, most energetic molecular escapes. That is evaporation, not noise, not explosion, just particles that have enough energy break free.
That is why living feels like not giving up, not running away.
Just finally having enough energy to change. Just like evaporation, only high energy molecules leave the surface. After the steam escapes, the system cools, energy disperses, balance returns.
Not because the heat was bad, but because it was used for change. Now I feel different. I haven't cooked completely, but I have stopped boiling. After all, humans are complex. Nobody can understand us.
Unless we are the one who understands ourselves to always choose what makes us happy in the end. Luckily for Amer, he can see the meaning of life through science. A simple daily life activity can open his eyes to change. Now let's recap back the science we learned from Amer. Solid state change to liquid state is what we call as melting. This happens during the melting point. While liquid state change to gas state is what we know as boiling, where it will happen during the boiling point. And remember, when solid change to gas state, we call it sublimation. To change its states, we need more energy than the initial energy. Now that you know about that, let's go through the science of survival, knowing the reasons why states of matter are important in our life. In Arctic survival, igloos are made from blocks of compacted snow. A solid with trapped air pockets that act as a thermal insulator. Although snow feels cold, it traps heat inside the igloos and keeps the interior warmer than the freezing temperature outside. This works because solids can reduce heat transfer through conduction and convection when structured properly. In emergency, survivors often build a solar still, a device that collects water through evaporation and condensation, which are phase changes. The sun hits dirty or salty water, turning it into vapor. That vapor then condenses on a surface and drips into a clean container. Oxygen, a gas, is essential for breathing. Our cells use it to release energy through respiration. Without it, our body shuts down. Fire also needs oxygen to sustain combustion. Take away the gas and life and flame fade out. Imagine if the air disappeared for just 1 minute, what will happen? Your breath or your fire? These changes occur when matter moves between states due to temperature or pressure changes. In survival, these changes are practical tools: mild ice to drink, boiled water to sterilize, condensed steams to collect purified water, freeze food to preserve it. Each transformation reveals the power of physics in everyday survival.
I thought survival was just about emotions, about enduring pain, hiding heat. But it is more whether you are fighting inside your own mind or against the world outside. One thing stays true: the world moves through states, solid, liquid, gas. They shape the world and they shape you. When you understand how matter changes, you learn how to change it too. So whether you are boiling quietly like me or surviving with fire, breath and water, remember this: science is not just fact, it is how you survive. It is how you grew. Remember, what if survival is just a state away?